Here's step one. Open up Clecky, then go to File, Import, and then you've already downloaded the image from Google Classroom. If not, do that first. Your images are different than mine, but grab the image and then put it down as layer, and then use these little tools to make the layer as big as you can, but try to leave a little space on the right side. So just like this, and then click OK, and step one is done. Step two, you should take some time to identify the mass and the volume for each one of these so you know what your numbers are. I'd like to use a nice bright color, this nice bright yellow, and I'm just going to underline all of my masses. These are the ones with the G for grams. So I'll underline each one of those so I know what those numbers are. Then I'm going to get another color and I'll do a different color for all of my volumes, which in this case are all in milliliters. So now I know what all my numbers are. Step three is to do the math. Now remember, density equals the mass divided by the volume. So the grams divided by the milliliters. It might be helpful to write this down, this equation, density equals mass divided by volume. Then you just do that for each one of these. So this first one is 2 divided by 20, and that one is going to be 0.1. I'm going to write my answer right here. I'm going to do that for all of these so I have all my numbers. Next step is to identify the order from least dense to most dense of these colors. I actually find it helpful to go in reverse. Most dense to least dense. The biggest number, there's 3, this is the most dense, and you can use the space on the side to make a little list. So 3 is the most dense, 2 is the next most dense, then I have a 1.5, then I have a 1, then I have a 0.75, 0.5, a 0.25, and then a 0.1. That's my list from least dense to most dense. Now I just have to color in my layers here. This is very important though. I need to color the layers based on their volume. So the bottom layer, this 3, is going to be the black one. It's got a volume of 10. I find it helpful to put my opacity at 4, my size at 80, and use this little brush right here, and the blending at 65. Make these settings like this. And the reason why is when you zoom in, you just kind of can do this little brush thing like this, up and down, and it comes in really nice. Next layer is a 2. The 2 is the purple layer. That's also 10 milliliters. So I will zoom in again, and I'm going up to this line right here. I'm going to be careful of these little tickers. And we'll go about like that. So that's my little purple layer. And I colored everything in. Now I've got it done. Now notice this area here. Nothing in there. That's the clear layer. And the clear layer is right here. It's 30 milliliters. So I started it here at the top of the yellow and it went 10, 20, 30, and it ended here. That's why the blue layer started here, because it started on top of the clear layer. So it's really important that you get these in the right spot. And then, of course, it's also very important to know that this is an example. This is not the same as the work you're going to be doing in class. This is showing you how to do the work you're doing in class. So please be aware of that. All right, good luck.